Rice terraces carved into the steep mountains. Dozens of small islands floating in the sea. This is the western coast of Kyushu, the Kita Matsuura Peninsula of Nagasaki Prefecture. The people who live here engage with the great nature around them. Their senses are well honed. And working together, they share the blessings of nature. A Japanese way of life that has continued unchanged from times past. And so, you'll find hearts full of warmth here. Someday, somewhere, we want you to recall the things you experienced here. The power to live with all your might, and that you have family here too. On Kyushu's western coast, you'll find Nagasaki Prefecture's Kita Matsuura Peninsula. From ancient times, the people of this land have lived with the sea as their stage. During the Heian period, a group of warriors banded together to form the Matsuura Party. Using this area as their base of operations, they engaged in trade with China and Korea while also leading a powerful sea fleet. At that time, when the armies of the Mongol Empire came to invade, it was the Matsuura Party's fleet that made a heroic counterattack. And the sunken ships of the enemy's fleet now lay here sleeping in the depths of the sea. Here, on the Kita Matsuura Peninsula, where the magnificence of nature and the long span of history can be felt, high school students came on a school field trip. This is the 5th time that this school has come for the true experience. The teacher was asked why the experience was chosen.
こんなに誰もが満足して帰ってくる学校ってないなっていうぐらいにみんなが楽しく満足してすごく人と人との触れ合いのあったかさに結構感動して帰ってくることが多いかなと思います。
The destination one group of high school students aims for is Aoshima, located on the border of the Genkai Sea and Imari Bay. The students arrive on the island and leave their luggage at the port. They are split up according to the program they selected, and they get ready for their true experience. The stage for today's experience is the sea. The highlight of this true experience is a fishery experience. In this area's dialect, honamon means true or authentic. The True Experience is a program in which participants can experience the daily life and work of the people who live here. These are things that can't be experienced in the city, and it's this place simply being what it is that these true, authentic experiences can be aimed for. This group is trying octopus fishing. They've got a fine octopus. On another ship, a boat fishing experience program is underway. A line has been cast where it's easy for the fish to come for a bite. Now it's just a matter of waiting. Here, human and fish match wits. This boat is the longline fishing experience. As was expected, the fish don't seem to be coming up.
さあもう仕掛け半分終了。半分ない。それで半分。青島の人たちの生活って言ったら、自然、周りの自然と一緒になった仕事を中心にやってますので、そういうところの厳しさだったり楽しさだったり、その両面を都会から来た生徒さんに感じていただけたらいいなって思ってます。これ晩ご飯ですね。
For the true experience, more than 80 programs have been prepared, including the fishery experience, a homestay experience, a farming experience, a local taste experience, traditional crafts experience, and more. Through these experience programs, this region's rich food culture and the culture of everyday life that has been passed down through the ages, as well as the value of farm and marine products, can be conveyed. By welcoming students as members of the family, they can express the importance of people communicating with each other openly. They are especially hoping that the students will increase their communication skills and motivation and take the idea of living with all your might to heart. These experiences are happening on the Kita Matsuura Peninsula and its surrounding islands. From fishermen to farmers, there are over 800 instructors registered to the program. With the philosophy of the program and safety measures firmly in mind, the Matsuura Party Exchange Society Association works to improve the skills of the instructors and trains them in health and safety. The students who have finished their fishery experience return to the port to meet their homestay mothers who have come to meet them. A meet and greet with the students is taking place.
綺麗な青島という場所で民泊をすることをずっと前から楽しみにしてました。たくさん楽しい思い出を作りたいです。よろしくお願いします。
Once introductions have taken place, the students go in groups of 4 and 5 with their homestay mothers to where they'll stay. Each and every homestay location has acquired lodging house permits. The homestay experience is finally about to begin. And to start, everyone gives their self-introduction.
やっぱり田舎の方がいいなと思いました。
お昼のタコの漁の時からもうこの人たちのすごい温かいっていうか、そうですか、優しさがすごい伝わってきて楽しみ。
ありがとうございます。お母さんと思って何でも言ってください。わからない。
At this house, once self-introductions are done, everyone goes out for a walk on the island. The walk is only 5 minutes. Here you can watch the sun as it sets. Forget about the hustle and bustle of the city and just let yourself relax into the time here.
地域の子どもたちが少なくなってきているんで、若い子どもたちの声がするっていうのは全然やっぱ画期的にも違ってきますよね。でやっぱ刺激が地域の人たちにも与えてくれるみたいで、皆さんそこの部分では一番喜んでらっしゃいます。
For the people here in this area, the students who come on the field trips fill their hearts with life and joy. The students, as part of the family, help with dinner preparations.
なかなかグロテスク。
At this house, the octopus that was caught during their experience is being prepared.
板前さんすげえな。タコは取り方難しい。
Working hard, they've made octopus sashimi. This true experience lets them truly taste the freshness that they caught and prepared with their own hands.
めっちゃこれやばそう。すごいですね。絶対さ、神奈川じゃこんなの食べない。
This group is eating the fresh squid that they caught nearby. They're eating every part, even the head and cartilage.
いろんな場所でね、味が違ったり、歯ごたえが違ったり、毎日こんな感じの食べてる。
あるよ、いつでも。
The students have finished eating. It's their job to clean up after in this house. Day one of the true experience has come to an end. The next morning, the homestay mothers gather at the port to split up the fish the fishermen have brought in. The mothers are going to work now as instructors as part of the local taste experience. The students work in their groups to try and make the local cuisine. In this group, they're making satsuma age, fried fish paste, this area's home cuisine. It's their first time making satsuma age. How did it turn out? After it passes the mother's official taste test, the students are ready to taste it themselves. In another group, these male students are making countryside cuisine. This time, they're trying to make a simmered dish with a rolled egg omelet. The mother demonstrates how to make it.
初めて焼いた人はね、大変やと思う。
It's hard work, but the students are finally able to make one by themselves. The girls are great. They really know how to handle the knives. Here, they'll try to make a cuisine that has been passed on through the ages, pressed sushi. Vinegared rice is put into a wooden press and pushed down from the top. At the end, shredded egg and pink fish floss is artfully scattered on top for delicious-looking and well-made pressed sushi. This is the group of boys that tried making countryside cuisine. It took them 3 hours, but they finally got it done. The cuisine has a rustic taste that hasn't changed over time. Hopefully the students like it. They've had a great local taste experience, it seems. The time for the students to leave the island is drawing near. They change back into their uniforms and head out to meet up with the others. To wrap up their experience, a farewell ceremony is held. The student's representative has some words of gratitude to share.
家族の一人として迎えてくれて本当に嬉しかったです。人の優しさというものに触れることができてよかったです。短い間でしたけどありがとうございました。
In this short time, the students were able to really communicate with the adults and learn by working together they could accomplish a lot. Through the true experience, the bonds created with others and the sense of accomplishment they feel will no doubt help them in the future. Next time, let your heart be touched. Come and experience it all.